Hi, Dr. Gilda.
Hi, everybody. How you doing, Neil?
Doing great.
Well, I have quite a story for you today, taken directly off my cell phone. An American tourist, he was 54. He's 54. He fell in love with a woman from Taiwan. No, yeah, Bangkok. And yep, he fell in love with this beautiful young woman. She's 24 years old. He's 54, she's 24. Her family did not like this whole association. As you know, American families would say, I don't like him, he's too old for you, and he's this and this and this. But in addition to being what her family deemed too old for her, we also had the problem that he was jobless, drinking all the time, and he wasn't a good citizen generally. So he was pining for this woman and just pining. She broke up with him. She found somebody new. It was over. But he wouldn't let go. So he kept haranguing her, haranguing her. And then who jumped in? Her new boyfriend and a couple of his brothers, and they stabbed the guy to death. They stabbed the American to death. Now, the reason I'm bringing up this gory, disgusting story is because of one thing I keep saying and nobody believes. Men want relationships more than women do. So here was this guy. He would go to any length to get his girl back. She broke up with him. She wanted nothing to do with him. He was drunk all the time. He was a mess. And her family didn't want him near her. And so they finished him off and they're going to jail. But we have to understand whether you are here in America or whether you are in a foreign country, these studies are the same everywhere. Men want and need, emotionally need relationships more so than females do.
Let me ask you why.
Well, consider this. When a guy has issues with a woman, who does he go to talk to? Nobody. He goes to the bar, he has a couple of drinks, he finds a new woman, and he gets cozy with her, etc., etc., etc. Men don't have the kind of relationships that women do. When we break up with a guy, we immediately get on the phone with our best friend and we, oh my God, look what he did. You know, this is, and our girlfriends are our therapists. But here with men, they don't want to lose face with other men. They're not going to say, oh, I'm so depressed. Oh, I can't live without her. I don't know how I'm going to go on right now if she's not in my life. Men can't do that because they have been programmed to not want to look small in other men's eyes. So they don't do that. And so because of that, they internalize their grief. And this is all part of men committing suicide 4 times more often than women. Women have the girlfriends. And even though some of these girlfriends will listen and console and make the woman feel better, they might also turn their back on the woman and stab her in the back. We've seen that. But the girlfriends will go to other girlfriends. I have a great group of girlfriends here in Scottsdale. I have wonderful girls. They are just wonderful. And they would be there and they have proven they have been there for me when I needed them. And this is unusual unless you cultivate these friends. So men don't do this. Any more
No.
questions, Neil?
So I'm going to ask another question. Why do
Okay.
you think that men feel more alone if they're not with a woman?
for the same reason. They need relationship. They value a partnership. To them, a partnership is a relationship. To a woman, a relationship is a relationship or a situationship or a marriage or maybe not marriage, maybe just a boyfriend, and it's okay for some women. But men need to feel that they are coupled. Now, this is
Mm.
not all men. I know I'm going to get a hear from somebody. Oh, I don't feel that way. This is not all men. But most men feel more secure when they are coupled. And even the guys who go off and cheat on their wives would never leave their wives because they always want to come home to mama. They have a good thing and they figure they can get away with it until she finds out. Don't mess with a woman's wrath. That ain't going to look out. That ain't going to work out so good for you.
Especially if you're doing that. And that the problem is, at the end of the day, men are more emotional than women, and they don't know it in ways where they don't know how to cope. And when they hit their rock bottom, it's a lot worse rock bottom, to the point where it's fight and flight more than women. Why is that, Dr. Gilda?
Case in point, I put the whole story in this book, Real Men Don't Go Woke. I put it in there for a special reason. The Will Smith story. He was contained, contained, contained. This happened years ago that he started to emotionally hold back his feelings. He wanted to be a rapper. He rapped and he used this disgusting street language. And his grandmother said, "No, no, no. You're better than that. You don't have to use that kind of language." And so, what did he do? He held it inside. And with every single pummel that he got, I mean, after all, in the acting world, you get pummeled. But with every pummel, that was all part of the collection of feelings that were hurt. And he even told Letterman that feeling or being called soft made him feel awful all the time. So then, you see, because you can't hold this in indefinitely without suddenly bursting, eventually he just burst.
Yeah, he definitely did. Wow.
And we all watched.
And that's the surprise. I mean, at the end of the day, as we finish up this podcast, the surprise is men will break things, men will get angry, men will go to this certain level, but if they want to be with a woman, they're going to do anything, even if they f up at the end, and still feel like I want this back, even though maybe I shouldn't want this back.
Like the American in Bangkok. I want this woman. Okay, she's 24, I'm 54. Okay, so what? Her family hates me. So what? So what? I want this woman. And it becomes a golden nugget that he has to have. And he fought for her for to his death. That's
Wow.
not okay, guys. Oh, I just want to leave the audience with something. If, if you are that tormented over a woman, if any man is listening to this who feels that right now, talk to her. Don't stalk her. Don't do stupid things. Talk to her. Talk it out. If you need to, see a third party, a therapist, anything but getting into fisticuffs and ending your life. That is too tragic a story to tell.
All right. drgilda.com. Appreciate it, Dr. Gilda.
Thanks, Neil.
That was a special